Let me talk about another electorate, this one in New South Wales. There is a challenge against a current member of the federal cabinet, that being the Energy Minister, Chris Bowen. He is a long-term member of an electorate called McMahon, which is in Western Sydney. Now, I'll put aside my views of Chris Bowen, but there is actually a real challenge here to whether or not he actually wins this electorate come the election in 3 weeks' time. There is certainly a mood for change that exists in Western Sydney, and it can be seen by just talking to the people and seeing a lot of posts on social media. Now, is this material? I don't know. What I have seen and what I do is I actually watch the sports betting agency's odds. Now, that sounds odd, but again, it's a way of determining the direction of the vote. So 3 weeks ago, Chris Bowen was $1.02 to win the seat. So almost a Monty, almost locked down, lay down misère. He is going to win the seat. Fast forward 3 weeks later, the odds are $1.24. Again, he's still the favourite, get that, but the odds have changed significantly. Why is that? Well, as I said, I think at a community level, there is agitation for change. And it's not a change necessarily from red team to blue team, it's a change for something different. So if you look at McMahon in 2022, combination of the first party votes for Chris Bowen and the Greens will put him pretty safely across the line. There would have to be a significant change in the voting intentions for both the ALP and certainly for Matt, who's coming to election as a new candidate. So there is a potential for change there. I don't need to tell Matt this, but he needs to get a minimum of 20% of the first party vote to be a chance to actually win that election. Assuming he does, and he actually gets more first party preferences than the Liberal Party, which I think is actually a strong chance. If that happens, the distribution of the Liberal votes, again, will determine the outcome of this election. So, as a Liberal voter, again, you can actually decide the outcome of this election, even if your preferred candidate does not get voted in at the election. The power of your vote is that power to put someone last.